And today, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said investigators have uncovered more than 400 Russian war crimes in Kherson. The discovery comes as jubilant crowds celebrate Russia's withdrawal from the southern city. CBS's Livesay is on the ground in Ukraine with the latest.
The liberation of Kherson is destined to go down in history as one of the most decisive turning points of this war. Now, getting to the region requires a military escort. Along the way, most of the cars we saw were bombed out. The road itself was full of craters and certainly unexploded ordnance after months of fighting. Once you approach the city, locals cannot wait to see you, waving flags, singing songs. Ukrainian troops are being mobbed in jubilation, but it's not all smiles. There's still the sound of heavy artillery in the area. Russian forces are less than a mile from the city across the Dnieper River, where they blew up the bridge after retreating. The Ukrainian military says they've already found thousands of explosives left behind, as well as military vehicles they abandoned in haste. And they also leave behind a trail of trauma for these locals who have been living under occupation since the start of the war, some of them with Russians living inside their homes. Now, the owner of this house tells us 40 Russian soldiers occupied his mother's home just down the road. And when he told them they weren't welcome, they forced him at gunpoint to dig his own grave. And only at the last minute, after 2 nights of digging, did they change their minds not to execute him. Livesay, CBS News, at the city limits of Kherson, Ukraine.